Hey guys, welcome back to our new video. In this video, we are going to learn how to confirm appointment for your nutritionist clinic and send WhatsApp messages to your clients automatically. Okay, so here the idea is I am a nutritionist. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to send a confirmation messages to my clients whenever they are booking an appointment. Okay, so for this here I am using two software applications, Acuity Scheduling and WhatsApp. So basically Acuity Scheduling is a really helpful software as it enables the business owners to manage their online appointments. And WhatsApp is a famous chat application. But there is an issue. Acuity Scheduling and WhatsApp do not have any direct contact or any integration between them. So here I have two choices. Whenever a client is going to book an appointment in Acuity Scheduling, I have to collect all the details of that client and then sort it out and then send a message on WhatsApp. But this process is really very tiresome and repetitive. So here I would suggest you to bring in some automation between Acuity Scheduling and WhatsApp. So for this, I am going to use Pabbly Connect in this video. So Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help me to build an automation between Acuity Scheduling and WhatsApp. So here what will happen is whenever a client is going to book an appointment in Acuity Scheduling, a message will be sent to them on WhatsApp automatically. So the best part here is to use Pabbly Connect, you do not need to have coding skills and programming knowledge. It is actually very easy to use. Any non-technical person can use Pabbly Connect very easily. So here I'm going to show you the complete process on my screen along with a real-time example. Okay guys, so this is the page of Acuity Scheduling. Here I already created my account and start using it to manage my online appointments for my business, which is Nutritionist Clinic. So further in the video, I am going to tell you that how you can also start using Acuity Scheduling for your business services, and then you can also start managing your online appointments. So let me tell you that from here, from scheduling page link, I created a page for my Herbalife clinic, which is a nutritionist clinic. Okay, so here I mentioned all the details, descriptions of my business and all the services which I offer. Okay, so from here you can see this is the appointment page from where my clients can book an appointment. So the idea is that as and when a client is going to book an appointment into my scheduling page, I want to send a WhatsApp message to them for their confirmation of appointment. Okay, so here to show you as a real-time example, I'm going to make a demo appointment and then we will check on WhatsApp if the message is sending or not. So here you can see this is my appointment page. The appointment will be of 20 minutes, which will be costing $4. Here I mentioned $4 according to my choice. You can also do the same, make them accordingly. Okay, so here you can see these are the available days and the available time slots from where my clients can choose the appointment date and day. So to make the demo appointment, I'm going to choose Thursday, September 2. Okay, and I'm going to choose this date, this time slot, which is 10:20 a.m. Let's choose this and I'm going to click on continue. So here are the details of my client, who is Tina Manuel, her phone number and her email address. And I'm going to click on complete appointment. Once the appointment is booked, we are going to check on WhatsApp if the message for confirmation is sent or not. So let's check onto my WhatsApp page here. Excellent. So as you can see, a message for Tina Manuel is here. Dear Tina Manuel, on September 2nd, 2021 at 10:20 a.m., you have an appointment scheduled with us for your nutrition clinic appointment. Excellent. So this is how our process is going to work. That as and when a client is going to book an appointment from your appointment page, the message will be sent to them for confirmation automatically on WhatsApp. Now you must be thinking, how did I manage to create this workflow between Acuity Scheduling and WhatsApp that whenever the customer is booking an appointment, the message is sending on WhatsApp automatically? So let me tell you here that I followed 3 simple steps and created this automation between WhatsApp and equity scheduling. So let me tell you what are those steps so that you can also follow the same and create this automation workflow. Okay, so these are the steps which I followed to create the workflow between equity scheduling and WhatsApp. Let's read the step 1. Connect equity scheduling to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here is we need to log in into Pabbly Connect, and then we need to connect our equity scheduling account with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the second step is collect the data from equity scheduling in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now what we have to do here is we need to collect this data from equity scheduling into Pabbly Connect. So for example, if a client is going to book an appointment, the details of that appointment, the details of that client, all the details are going to get captured into Pabbly Connect automatically. This is how the second step will work. Okay, let's read the third step. The third step is send the same data to Vati for sending messages from WhatsApp. Okay, so now what we have to do here is do not get confused what is Vati. Why? Because we are going to use Vati to integrate WhatsApp with Pabbly Connect, as WhatsApp do not allow you to directly send messages. So for this, we are using a software named as Vati. Further in the video, I'm going to tell you in detail about Vati. Let's first understand the third step. So here, in third step, we need to send the same data. Okay, so the data which is captured into Pabbly Connect from equity scheduling, we have to transfer the same data into Vati to start sending message from WhatsApp. Okay, so let me show you the complete process on my screen. So you need to keep watching the complete video so that you can get the idea how the process is going to work. Okay guys, so to start with the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly, P-A-B-B-L-Y, pabbly.com. So this is how the website of pabbly.com looks like. Here on this option, products, you can see various products are available, but we have to click on connect. After clicking on connect, you can see this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on sign in, as I've already created an account into Pabbly Connect. But if you are a new user, you can also make your account just by signing up for free in 2 minutes. So I'm going to click on sign in, and then this dashboard will appear. Okay, so now to continue with the process, I'm going to click on connect on access now. So after clicking on access now, you can see this dashboard will appear. Okay, it's loading. Let me refresh the page. Okay, this dashboard will appear. So here on the top right corner, I'm going to click on create workflow. And you can see this dialog box will appear. So basically it is asking us to give the name to our workflow. So here I'm going to give it as equity scheduling to WhatsApp. Equity scheduling to WhatsApp. You can give it according to your choice, but right now I'm giving it according to our topic. So here I'm going to click on create. After clicking on create, you can see this window will appear, and on this window there are two boxes, triggers and action. Now you must be thinking, what are these trigger and action? So let me tell you here that automation works on the concept of triggers and action. So here trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So according to our topic, the trigger will be when an appointment is booked into equity scheduling. The action will be send a confirmation message on WhatsApp. So let's understand this process practically. Here in the choose app, I am going to choose equity scheduling. Equity scheduling. And then I'm going to choose the trigger event. So the trigger event according to our topic will be new appointment. Okay. Once I have selected the trigger event, then I'm going to click on connect and I'm going to make a new connection. Okay. And I'm going to click on connect with equity scheduling. I've already logged in into my account. That's why I'm just going to mention the same details here. And then I'm going to log in into equity scheduling. Okay, so as now you can see my account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Here you can see once it is connected, now we have to click on save and send test request. Once we click on save and send test request, it will start waiting for the response. Now it is waiting for the same response which we are going to make into our scheduling page.
So the details which we are going to enter, or if the details which the client is going to enter, the same details are going to get captured into Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so here I'm again going to make a demo appointment so that the same details will be captured into Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to make an appointment for Friday, September 3rd on 11 a.m. And I'm going to mention the details of the customer here. Okay, so these are the detail of my client. Alex Roy is the name, phone number and his email address. And I'm going to click on complete appointment. So as and when the appointment is completed, you can see the same details will be captured into Pabbly Connect. Excellent. So here you can see the customer's client's name was Alex. The last name was Roy. The same details, his phone number, his email address and the appointment details are captured into Pabbly Connect. So this means we have successfully integrated Acuity scheduling with Pabbly Connect. So now whenever we are going to enter any data into Acuity scheduling, the same data is going to get captured into Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now let me first tell you how you can also start using Acuity scheduling before moving ahead with the next step. So this is the page of Acuity scheduling. So as I told you earlier that this is used for managing online appointments. So to create online appointment of your service, first you need to make an account and log in into it. And then in the business settings, you have to click on appointment types. So as you can see, these are the already available appointments of my account. But if you want to create your appointment, you have to click on new type of service. And then from here you need to mention the name of your service, duration, price, all according to your choice. And then you need to click on create appointment type. Once the appointment is created, you need to create appointment calendar. So from here you can see this appointment calendar is available on this option. No, on this option, sorry, availability. On availability, you have to choose the calendar, the timings and the date according to your availability, and then you need to click on save regular hours. Once the calendar is edited, you can also enter the details here such as the calendar name, description and add the image according to your choice. Once the calendar is added, you can see from here edit groups. If any other appointments are available, you can choose them and then choose save changes. Then your calendar will be created. Okay, once the calendar is created, you can also choose this option named as customize appearance and add further details such as I added these details, the description of my business. In the same way, you can also add the details of your business. So this way, your appointment page will be created. So now you must be thinking from where you can check the link of this appointment page. Okay, so let me tell you that from here, this scheduling page link, the link will be created automatically. You just have to click it here, or you can copy it and open it into a new window. And from there, your page will be available for your clients to schedule the appointment. Okay, so it is going to look the same as like this here this way. And the date and time slots will be available like this way. So this is how you can also start using Acuity scheduling. Now let's go back onto our topic. So here we integrated Acuity scheduling with Pabbly Connect. Now we are going to proceed with the further step, which is action window. So in the choose app, I am going to choose Vaati. Now you must be thinking, what is Vaati and why are we using it? So as I told you earlier in the video that we are using Vaati to integrate WhatsApp with Pabbly Connect. Why? Because WhatsApp do not allows you to send messages directly. So for this, we are using a software Vaati. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about Vaati account. Let's first choose the action event. So the action event here will be send template messages. Once I have choose the action event, now I need to click on connect. Okay, so after clicking on connect, it is asking us to make the connection, connect Vaati account. Okay, so for this here, I'm going to click on add new connection. So after clicking on add new connection, we have to fill these rows. So the first one is API endpoint. The second one is access token. So you must be thinking from where you can get both of these keys. So let's read the help text and we will follow it. So it is written here, navigate to top on your Vaati dashboard, click on hamburger icon, then click on API docs. Okay, so for this we need to log in into our Vaati account. So here I've already created my Vati account and this is the dashboard for it. You can also make your Vati account and start using it for sending messages from WhatsApp. As I told you earlier in the video that WhatsApp, to send template message, you have to use Vati. Okay, so we need to find API endpoint and access token. So from here on this option named as API docs, here I'm going to click on API docs and both of these keys are available here. So this is the API endpoint. Here I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here. Okay. And the access token, okay, I'm again going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here. And after clicking on save, my Vati account will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now let me tell you some more things about Vati before proceeding with the process. So as I told you, this is the dashboard of Vati. So from here you can see all the reviews or overview of your task you are performing in Vati, and from here this option you can see about all the delivered message, sent, read, replied, and everything you can monitor from here. Okay, and then we are going to do the next step where after connecting you can see these fields just appear and they are basically asking us to map data. Now you must be thinking, what is mapping? So let me tell you here that the data which was captured here into Pabbly Connect from Acuity scheduling, these details of the customer such as name, phone number, email address, and appointment details, the same data will be available here in the drop down. In this way, we just have to click once and according to the field and it will be mentioned automatically. So as it is asking us for a WhatsApp number. So before mapping the data, let's first read the instruction here. So the instruction here is enter a valid WhatsApp number with country code without plus sign. Okay, so this means we have to enter a valid WhatsApp number along with the country code, the 10-digit number, but we have to exclude the plus sign. We cannot include it. Okay, so I already entered the data into this form. I excluded the plus sign and I added the country code and the 10-digit phone number. So I'm just going to mention it simply here. So this is how mapping is done. You just have to choose the data according to the field and you by just one click it will be mapped automatically. So this way mapping works. Now the second thing here is template required. So here you can see these are all the available templates of my account. Let me show you from here. Okay, now you must be thinking, what are templates? So templates are the same messages which you are planning to send from WhatsApp. So here this option in broadcast, on this option template messages, you can see these are the already available templates of my account. You can see. So from here I'm going to choose this template. The template which I'm going to use right now is, let me show you, appointment details. So this is the template which I'm going to use. So as you can see, the template name is appointment details. The same will be available here. Let's check. Okay, so this is available. So I'm just going to choose this. Okay, so the content of my template are, template name is appointment details, category is appointment update, and the body of my template is, dear, the name of my client on date at this time you have an appointment with us for your dash meeting aim. So this is the template which I created for my use. Similarly, you can also create the template according to your need and get them approved and start sending message from WhatsApp. So from this option, new template message, you can also create your template. Okay, so you just have to mention the name of your template, category, and all the details, body of the template. For example, you can write the name of a customer and you can write hello, thank you for signing up, and such like that. So this way your template body will be created. Now you have to click on save as draft. Once your template is drafted, the status here will be shown as draft. You need to get it approved before using it. So to get it approved, you have to click on this arrow option. Once you click, so from WhatsApp you need to get them approved. Once you click on this arrow option, a notification will appear just to inform you that your template will be approved within 30 minutes to 2 business days. template messages do not get approved immediately. So you have to wait. The status will be changed from draft to pending. Once they are approved, this is how the status will looks like. Approved, and then they are ready to use. So this is how you can see my template is ready, appointment details, so that I am going to use the same. Now the next thing here is broadcast name. So the broadcast name here I'm going to give it as my customer's first name, Alex. This is the broadcast which I'm going to use. So here you can see broadcast, the main purpose of using broadcast messages, if multiple person are using your Vati account, so from here you can see all the broadcast messages, and from there you can see from which broadcast how many messages are sent, and you can manage them accordingly. Okay, so after selecting broadcast name, you have to mention custom params. Now this is the very important point, please pay attention. Here what happen is you have to map the data in a certain format, so that it can be accepted into Vati. Let me remind you that in Vati you have to mention the data into this particular format. Okay, so you just have to copy it from the help text. So you must be first you must be thinking, what are these custom params? Let me tell you more easily that custom parameters. Let's go on to my template message. Here I'm going to show you what does that mean. So let's see. Here you must be thinking that I mentioned some details into double curly brackets, such as name, date, time, meeting name, and location. So this is a variable kind of thing that is going to keep on changing along with every new client. Name will be changed, the date, time, meeting name, everything is going to keep on changing according to the data which is entered by the client. So these are called custom parameters. So these are the parameters I have provided into my template. You can also provide according to yourself, such as website, email, and other parameters. So these are the parameters of my template. We are going to fill them one by one. Okay. So for this, first we need to copy this format. I'm just going to copy this format and I'm going to paste it here. After pasting it, you have to mention the name of first parameter. Okay, so here coincidentally the parameter name of my parameter is name itself. Okay, so as you can see, the name of my parameter is name. So here I'm going to write name. Okay, let me correct it, name. Okay, and the value of name will be, I'm going to remove this example, and the value here I'm going to mention is my customer's full name, which is Alex. With a space I'm going to mention the surname as well. So this is my first parameter, name, and the value will be client's name, who is Alex Roy. So this is how mapping also works, that you just have to select from the drop down and you can just enter the data with one click. So this is how our first parameter is ready, name. The second parameter, let's see, is date. Okay, so in the same way, I'm just going to mention the format. Here I'm going to mention date. Okay, so in place of color, I'm going to write date. Okay, and I'm going to map the date as well. So here I'm going to remove this blue, and the date here of appointment was, let's see, September 3, 2021. I just mapped the date. So this way our second parameter is ready. Now we are going to map the third parameter, which is time. So again I'm going to enter the same format. In the place of name I'm going to write time. Okay, and in the value I'm going to mention the time. The time is 11 a.m. Okay, this way our next parameter is ready. Again I'm going to mention the same format, and here let's check the next parameter. The next parameter here is meeting name. So I'm just going to copy this. In the same format I'm going to write there, meeting underscore name. Okay, so here I'm going to write it. Okay, and in the value I'm going to mention the name of meeting. So let's check here from the data. The name of meeting is nutrition clinic appointment. Here I'm going to mention it. Okay, now again I'm going to copy the same format. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, again in the place of name I'm going to write the next parameter. So here the next parameter is date. Let me tell you here that once we have made map the date here already, we do not need to map it again and again. The same parameter will be work for this one also. So the next parameter will be location. As you can see, this is the last parameter, location. So this is what I'm going to write here, location. Okay, and in the place of blue, again let me remove this example. Okay, I'm going to mention the address. So the address here is Herbalife Clinic, E24 Arera Colony, Bhopal. So this way we have mentioned all the custom parameters according to my template. You can also do the same according to your template. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on save and send test request. As and when we are going to do click on save and send test request, we are going to check on WhatsApp if the message to Alex Roy is sending or not. So okay, so let's click here and let's see what is the response. So okay, so the response here showing is the message to Alex Roy is sent on WhatsApp. So let's check on WhatsApp. So this is my WhatsApp page. Excellent. As you can see, this is the message for Alex Roy. On September 3rd, 2021 at 11 a.m., you have an appointment scheduled with us for your nutrition clinic appointment. So this means our workflow is working fine. Let's do a check by doing a real-time appointment, and then we will directly check on WhatsApp that if we are making an appointment, the message on WhatsApp is sending or not. So here again, I'm going to make an appointment. So I'm going to pick a date from my scheduling page. For example, on Friday 3rd September, and I'm going to click on continue. So these are the details of my client, and I'm going to complete an appointment. So as and when I'm going to click on complete appointment, we are going to check on WhatsApp if the message for confirmation is sent or not. So here I'm going to click on confirm appointment. Here you can see the appointment is booked. Now we are going to check on WhatsApp if the message is sending or not. So this is my WhatsApp page, and excellent. As you can see, I just entered the details of the client, Dear Zoya Khan, on September 3rd, 2021 at 1 p.m. You have an appointment scheduled with us for your nutrition clinic appointment. So this means when I booked the appointment for Zoya Khan, the message was sending on WhatsApp. This means our data flow between Acuity Scheduling and WhatsApp is perfectly fine. So let's understand what we did. First, we integrated Acuity Scheduling with Pabbly Connect and captured all the data. And in the second step, we connected Vati account with Pabbly Connect and mapped all the data. So this is how we created this two-step workflow, and we witnessed that whenever I was booking an appointment for the client, the message was sending automatically on WhatsApp. So this is how automation works. Here I would like to tell you one more thing, that the link of this workflow is available into the description box, and you can copy the same link and start using this workflow into your Pabbly Connect account.
Not just these applications, you can integrate plenty of applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. This was all for today's video. If you have any feedback, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com, or you can also ask your queries at this link here. And if you want to check the price for Pabbly Connect, you can check the price from here, this link, and automate your business. If you like our video, do not forget to press the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. And for more such videos, you can also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.